Good morning. I'm Mohammed Deleke. It's a bit cold here in Port Harcourt today. What I'll be talking about is how to build and run a scalable and profitable business. Yes, I'm passionate about talking about business. I've been in the business game for about 2 decades. I constantly think, act, explore. 80-20. 80-20 simply means 20% of our input determines 80% of the outcome, and which means in anything we do, we need to be very intentional, be very deep in the foundation. So that the same thing applies to business. So when it comes to the game of business, the foundation we build for our business matters a lot. Just like a tree, if the root is not solid, then that tree is not going to last long. Same thing applies to the game of business. And most people start business because they felt, perhaps they are working with somebody, they felt, oh, this is a guy that I'm working for, I can do this, I know this business more than the best, I know the technical part of the business more than the best, and they jump into the business. Knowing the technical part of the business is not enough. When it comes to the game of business, 3 things matters. The first aspect is the technical know-how. Second aspect is managerial know-how, and the third aspect is the entrepreneurial skill or the business know-how itself. But most people that start business are actually technicians suffering from entrepreneurial seizure. Yes, most people that start business are technicians suffering from entrepreneurial seizure, and because of that, they only enter into the game of business with technical ginger, without the necessary anointing, without the necessary skill sets for managing the game of business and also building the vision. Because it's the visionary person that actually builds the business, because the vision is the most important aspect. So if you want to build a business that is scalable and profitable, the first thing that is important is the root. That is the ideation. Because the idea can be fantastic, but if you don't put it into action, then you're not gonna know if it's actually profitable. So that is why after you have the idea, so you need to do your feasibility study to actually know if the idea is worthwhile. Because it's possible you create value without capturing value. So I don't become like Skype that was able to create value by providing alternative means of communication free of charge. In that way, they destroy value for MTN and other telecommunication industry, but they themselves are unable to capture value because they are unable to monetize it. That is from one perspective. Your idea can also be very fantastic, but if you don't run it to your lawyer or run it to a legal perspective, vis-a-vis the law of where you are operating, you can end up in jail. Your idea can also look very interesting legally, but if you don't run the numbers, consult your accountant, you can end up making a lot of revenue without cash flow, or you run out of cash, and before you are profitable, you could not break even, and because of that, you are able to pull through. Most people, the primary reason of starting business, one of the primary reasons of starting business is to have freedom. But most entrepreneurs, over 80% of entrepreneurs, are looking for freedom, but end up having handcuffs in their hand. When I say handcuff, it's literally does not mean they are in the police station. What it simply means is that they have bondage. The business now becomes a bondage for them because the foundation is not solid. If you don't build a business in a way that is scalable from the beginning, in a way you can easily have branch, if you don't build it as if you want to sell it as a franchise and easily have location, easily have branch in different location, in different country, In a way, it can run with or without you. In a way, it can run without your key staff. Then you have set up yourself for a mess. The first mess is that you will not get freedom, which is one of your primary reasons of starting a business. True freedom. Because it's possible you do 100 million and at the end of the year, you don't have cash in your bank account. Or it's even possible this year, maybe you do 100 million. The next year, you do 300 million. But the next year, I did 300 million because there is more inflow. It's possible that your liability is higher. Because most people in the game of business, especially gurus, fake gurus, they wear fine suits and flash with Apple laptop. They will tell you how to make 7-figure, how to make 8-figure, either in naira or in dollar. But they will not tell you about how you can actually make profit. Especially people that do service business, they are the most. There is highest people, they have high percentage. Those people in that category fall into that mess easily because they believe this is a service business. They can easily spend the money anyhow without understanding financial numbers. So first thing is make sure your foundation is solid in terms of the roots, the idea, feasibility study is intact. Then the next level is that all the different aspects of your business should be systemized. Yes, should be systemized. There should be a flow, not in your head or in your key staff head, but documented in a way an average person with average intelligence can understand. Which means does not mean if you attend to the customer, if you deliver that service, or if your key customer delivers service, does not matter. Or if someone that just joined your company in the last 2 weeks render the service, it does not matter. What matters is that the clients are able to get value because there is a step-by-step process in place that is documented for you to achieve what you have promised, for you to deliver what you have promised your customer. We at Entrepreneurial Consult, one of our major services is to help entrepreneurs, aspiring and existing entrepreneurs, to help companies, no matter your idea, to help you systemize your business. And when we are systemizing your business for you, we focus on the most important thing, which is how does your business make money. We help you systemize that aspect of how your business make money, from the attention flow to the engagement down to invoicing and delivery. There are a lot of things that actually involve along the line. We help you systemize it. There's a lot of myths about business systemization. Is that your team will not want to buy the idea, or my business is too technical, it can't be systemized. My business is too technical, it can't be systemized. Those are some of the excuses that people have. Or my business is not technology based, and as such, it can't be systemized. Or my business is proprietary, so because of that, it can't be systemized. Among a lot of other myths, but of course, we have our framework, we have our own system of handling all the different myths and all the challenges related to business systemization. So, if you want to get started in systemizing your business, if you are starting a new idea, or you have an existing business that you want to get more results from, we can help you in 10xing the level of value you render to customer, which automatically enable you make more money, and not just make more money, you also keep more money in your bank account. But it's possible you make more money, but you are unable to keep more in your bank account, or you don't have enough free cash. Because it's possible you have a lot of money in your bank account also, but the only money, it is not money in your bank account that you can actually use if it is not free. So that's what we call free cash. We have 2D of money, we also have 3D of money. Most people only understand the 2D aspect of money. They don't understand the 3D aspect of money. The fact that you have made the sales does not mean you have the money. The fact that the contract has been awarded does not mean you can spend the money, among other things that is involved. So we can help you 10x your business results using our systemization framework, using our strategy. We have a lot of strategic framework we'll use to help you. Either you are starting or you want to restructure the way your business moves, so I can actually get to freedom, so I can deliver more to your family, you can deliver more to yourself. So you can get in touch with us via 07069555553. 070695553. I'm Muhammad Adeleke. You can follow me across my different social media at Muhammad Adeleke TV on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram, on TikTok. In the game of business, you have to be very intentional. You can fall off a ladder by accident, but you can't climb a ladder by accident. So get started on a journey today by engaging our service for strategy, for systemization, for startup and corporate restructuring. Thank you. So my phone number is 07069555553 plus 23470695553. You can call me on phone, you can shout to me on WhatsApp.